Alrighty guys, this is Drax and today we're talking about breeding out unwanted stats in your dinos and creatures. Why would you want to do this? Well, those stats are actually just unnecessary in most dinos and for the purpose that you'll be using them for. Later on in the game you might hit the level cap, though this is only on official. Around level 450 it was on Evolved. Your dinos weren't allowed to go past that level or they were deleted on the next restart. So if anyone got close to it, they would breed them backwards, removing certain unwanted stats. But for the unofficial servers, it's just a case of making it easier for future breeding. So why not breed these stats out early so that you can focus on the ones that actually do count, the actual ones that you want. The melee, maybe weight, and HP. How do you do this? You'll want to find the lowest level dino or creature possible. Opposite of normal, you'll be looking for a level 1 up to a level 5, depending on if you have the hard settings enabled. If you do have the hard settings enabled, then the level 5 is the lowest you'll be able to find here. Most dinos used for breeding are boss fighting ones, and most, if not all of them, are knockout tames currently. Of course, there are a few that are passive tames around the map, and I'll probably cover that in another video. So in this example, I'm going to use a great tame for fighting the alpha dragon. As it's small and it hits hard, it can get in underneath the dragon and then can't be hit. This is the Phylocolio. I've got a couple at base for future use in videos and fights. I also wanted to get a 0 food oxy one for breeding those 0 stats in, or low stats in. So how do we do it? We're going to do it as normal. We're going to dart the tame out. You see it's knocked out here. Then you may want to put some spike walls around it where it falls for protection, remembering it's a low level and if it gets attacked it will die easy. Then you want to add some taming food to its inventory, but instead of the normal taming on this one, we want miserable taming efficiency. We want that number to go down below 40% so that we don't gain any levels at all. So you're going to want to start by adding some normal meat, nothing good at the start for a slow tame, and instead of protecting it, you can actually hit it with your fists or a pick just until that taming efficiency goes down and you see that there are no levels being gained from the tame. Obviously, don't kill it or try not to kill it. Then you can add its favorite food or kibble, let it eat, and that will be it. A perfectly tamed low-level creature with no added levels. So get it below 40% and then you can just whack the kibble in its inventory. And because it's such a low level, it's going to tame really quickly. And you've got your perfectly tamed creature there. If you are a bit of a perfectionist, as I am with taming, I like to have 0 food and oxygen in my boss dinos, which I don't think I got in the philo I tamed here. And you would have to enter the tame stats into an online calculator, like Dododex, to check early game. But the only real way to get that 0 oxygen and food stat, or wherever you want to remove, is to not have those stats in the dino in the first place. So you would either need to repeatedly tame low levels in the hope of getting this, or a legit tool to get is the tech binoculars, which is no easy thing beating. I think it was at least the beta tech cave, I believe. I know the alpha one definitely gives you the tech binoculars, as that's what we did. Or an easier way, as everyone can use mods now, you can use a mod which gives you access to seeing dino stats. When you look at them in the wild, you can pick which low levels you tame. Of course, in this case, you'll be choosing the ones with no food and oxygen most of the time and following the previous steps. If you played the Christmas event, though, you will probably have a few 0 oxygen food, even 0 weight ones, and they're all going to be perfect for using in the same way. It was a great event for the breeders out there, and you just had to get a little bit lucky with what dino or creature you received under the tree. Say breed your best female with one of those low-level tames, and you can remove those unnecessary stats, revealing what I call the true level of your dinos and creatures. Keep breeding the pair, or pairs if you have a few, until you keep all the good stats you want, and then remove all the undesired ones. All ready for future mutating and further easier breeding. So that's the guide right there, guys. Hopefully that helps you out. Wanted to make this a quick one, and hopefully that was to the point enough so that you can understand it and go about getting these low-level dinos and creatures ready for removing those unnecessary stats. With that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more from me. Comment with what you're currently breeding on Ark, which dinos are you using for the boss fights, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.